The next Treyarch game has loads of questions surrounding the zombies mode. For example, is Dr. Monty's hairline going to recede all the way off of his head? I sure hope so. But I love the fact that the zombies community has the ball rolling, right? In the past couple of weeks, zombie YouTubers, or the big ones most of them have made videos sort of just talking about Black Ops 4 Zombies, what they want to see, or just discussing random topics. And I love it because I was thinking, if Black Ops 4 leaks around the same time that World War II did last year, then that's about 9 weeks away, and to put it into proportion, World War II launched 10 weeks away, ago, so, you see what's going down. So, make sure you're subscribed to this thing, and let's get into the topic of today. So, the Zombies director for Treyarch, Jason Blundell, if you don't know him, you know him now. Around the time of Zombies Chronicles DLC 5, the package sent from heaven, he did loads of interviews, obviously around it to hype it up and stuff, with zombie YouTubers, and he said some interesting things about the future, and one of the things he said has sort of come up as a new topic in the community to talk about. So it comes from a Reddit post, Reddit, the best place on earth, and basically Blundell said to JC Backfire, I think in the future there's going to be stuff that challenges the zombies community, but he hopes that he has trust. Okay, that's an interesting sentence, Mr. Zombies creator. So, we're going to be challenged, the zombies community is going to be challenged, but he hopes that we have faith in Treyarch. It just sounds like he knows whatever he's doing may not go down very well. It's like he knows that it could be controversial. However, we know I'm the greatest Easter egg hunter. I have put 2 and 2 together and I know what he means. In the next game, Takeo now has 8 legs. Well, I sure hope that happens anyway. So it sounds like there's a big change which could or could not go down very well, and that reminds me of sort of the Apophicons and all the alien creature tentacle boys that they put into Black Ops 3, because if you think about it, that was very different to any other COD Zombies, and it was sort of a big risk doing that, because I know lots of people didn't like all the Apophicons and Keepers and stuff. They thought that stuff should stay out, it should be zombies, right? The thing is, we get what he's saying, right? But we don't know about what it is he's saying, if that makes sense. Like, we know that there's a challenge, and he hopes that we have faith in him, but he could be talking about loads of things that could be changing. For example, maybe Black Ops 4 Zombies, he knows that he wants to make it challenging, like, literally hard, right? Maybe all the maps are hard like Shangri-La, and not easy like Black Ops 3 was. Maybe the storyline is going to get really confusing. Oh wait, it did. It already has. Or it could be something completely out of left field that none of us could guess, even if we sat down and thought about what he could be talking about for hours. It might just be something that they've conjured up in Treyarch's basement. However, it could actually be something that maybe the community will really like, but Treyarch aren't sure about it. Like, it might be a nice surprise, but they just weren't sure if it would work out. Or maybe in the first map of Black Ops 4, our characters' premise, for Origins characters, die. That'd be, then we're stuck with a transit cruel game. So like I said, I hope you get the message. The director, the guy who heads Treyarch Zombies, has said that the next game will challenge the community, and he hopes that we have faith in him. So, like I've said, right, we could guess a million things, we could be right, we could be wrong, but there's one last idea I want to throw out to you, and that's, what happens if we get another transit style map? And I don't mean transit remastered or a tragedy, I mean a sort of or somewhat open world zombies map where there's sort of the mini maps within the big map that you travel to each section. Like, what happens if they sort of took that idea from transit that didn't work but tried to make it work? So this is just an idea, but I think that that could fit in with the Mob of the Dead reimagined map that's been teased a whole bunch, and we've talked about a whole bunch, because it was confirmed that when they were making Mob, they created the whole entire island. So what happens if they did that, and the whole island was playable, but it's sort of like transit where there's the mini sectors that you travel to? Maybe there's like there could be some sort of vehicle that takes you from the different sectors. Ted from transit, he could return, bring him back, best character, please bring him back. So yeah, that was that. We're going to be challenged by the next Treyarch Zombies. Yeah, stay spicy my friends, and I'll see you in the next one.